What is up, y'all? Welcome back. Or if this is your first time watching one of my videos, hey, how you doing? So in today's video, I'm going to be reacting to episode 1001 and 1002 of One Piece. I don't think I'm ever, just gonna get used to saying, reacting to episode 1000 this and 1000 that, because, it's still pretty shocking to me that we're in the 1000s for the series, and yeah, I'm just never gonna get used to it. So speaking of episode 1000, my gosh, it was beautiful. It was glorious all around. It was just such a perfect episode. It was, oh man, the feels in that episode. The feels, man. It was there. It was crazy. But yeah, pretty much beginning of the episode was crazy. It gets back to outside of Onigashima with the Minks fighting against Kaido and Jack and everything. And remember when they were teasing, Cat Viper and Dude Dogstorm going into their Sulong form? Yeah, we finally get to see it, and oh my gosh. We see them in their Sulong form. My gosh, they look insane. They were ginormous. They were monsters. It was just so beautiful, seeing them in their Sulong form. But that's all we really got to see, was we got to see them in their Sulong form. I don't remember if we actually got to see them fight. Highly doubt it, because it wasn't really talking like episode 1000 wasn't really about them. In my opinion, I think it was more of just focusing on the Straw Hats. They're yeah, it was pretty much focusing on the Straw Hats. Seeing from when we first met them to now, and my gosh, it was, like I said, it was glorious. No, so yeah, episode 1000 was more of, I felt like more of just a kind of a recap, but at the same time it wasn't. It was just, like I said, it was pretty much showing, we were getting to relive when we first met them, relive the Straw Hats, when we first met them up until now, and just seeing how much they've changed, how much their characters have changed, mentally, and also obviously physically. But it's I don't know, it's kind of hard to put into words. It was just so amazing, that entire episode, just that entire moment where they were showing off all the Straw Hats, and we got to see a little snippets of their flashback, and just like I said, everything that they've been through up until now. It was beautiful. I am still speechless from that. Anytime I see that moment in from that episode, my gosh, I get so speechless from that. But yeah, like I said, all the Straw Hats, they're finally here, and it's honestly been so long since all the Straw Hats have been in the same place at the same time. The last time this happened is when they first got to Dressrosa. If you want to include that, if you don't include that Jinbei was part of the crew, yeah, Luffy asked him back on Fishman Island, but Jinbei didn't say yes. So technically, he wasn't part of the crew until Fishman Island, not Fishman Island, until Whole Cake Island. But yeah, it's been so long since all the Straw Hats have been together. Just the beginning of the Dressrosa arc was kind of the last time that they were all together. Because then remember, half of them stayed on Dressrosa, while the other half kind of was trying to run away from Big Mom, so they, went to Zoe. The half that was on Dressrosa, they finally got to Zoe. Everyone was there but Sanji. So, again, half the crew ends up, staying on Zoe, going to Wano, while the other half goes to Whole Cake Island to go get Sanji. They get Sanji. Jinbei officially joins the crew, but then, Jinbei, stays behind to help the Straw Hats get away from Big Mom's army, because if he didn't, most likely they would have been caught. And then flash forward to Wano. Everyone is there but Jinbei, but right before they got into Onigashima, Jinbei shows up. So yeah, it's been a long time since all of the Straw Hats have been together. It is wild. And when, like I said, when they're all when they're all finally together, man, it was so beautiful. It was just such a beautiful moment. So yeah, episode 1000 was just a crazy episode. If you haven't seen my reaction to it, I do go a little bit, I think I go a little bit more in depth with that video. So if you're interested, definitely check it out. So enough of me talking about episode 1000, very excited to see how these two episodes go. So before I get started with the reaction, y'all know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, grab your snacks, grab your drinks, get comfortable. And once you do all that, all right, let's watch some One Piece. So I wonder, is Drake gonna get in on this? Like, you know, everything's going on. So, wait. I thought Hawkins was dead. I thought Hawkins was dead. I thought Law killed him. So now, like, with this, so, you know, like, we just saw Drake. He kind of, like, had, like, I guess, like, a flashback or whatever to, like, Kobe talking about Luffy and everything. So, I wonder. I wonder. Because, obviously, you know, Drake is kind of like, you know, part of the Marines still, in a way, or a government. You know, he is under, like, their, like, sword initiative. You know, the super, like, sacred, like, kind of organization under the Marines. So I wonder, is Drake gonna go fight Luffy? Or is he just, like, not really gonna, like, get in the way of Luffy? Like, he's not gonna fight him, but at the same time, he's not gonna work with him. You know what I mean? You get what I'm throwing down, right? Like, is Drake gonna, like, I don't know, like, I don't think he's gonna fight Luffy, but again, like I said, I don't think he's gonna, like he's gonna let Luffy go straight to Kaido. Maybe he does, because maybe, you know, Drake, he knows that he can't take down Kaido, so he's gonna, like, just have Luffy fight him, and, like, if Luffy can take him down, Drake, that's when, like, he'll swoop in and, like, you know, take down Luffy and everything, and then, you know, call in the Marines, like, yo, 3 Emperors are down, come get them. But yeah, like, I don't know if Drake is, like, I don't know, I feel like Drake isn't gonna, like, fight Luffy. But again, like I've been saying, like, I don't also think that Drake is gonna, like, just let Luffy go through. You know, I think Drake is just gonna, like, I don't know, Drake is definitely planning something. You know, Drake is definitely planning something. No, yeah, I really thought, like, Hawkins was dead. I thought, like, Law killed him. But no, I'm guessing maybe Law just kind of, like, just sliced them, knocked them out for a little bit, or, like, just sliced them and, like, you know, kind of threw his body parts around and then just left them like that. I don't know, because I honestly thought, like, Law killed Hawkins. The probability of a certain man survives tomorrow is just 1%. Oh, interesting. Because then, who was who was Hawkins talking about? You know, is he talking about, like, Apu? Is he talking about Drake? Maybe he could be talking about Luffy. You know, because Luffy really is the one kind of, like, not obviously, like, not the mastermind, but he's the one that's, like, Kaido really wants to kill. So I feel like Apu, like, not, I don't keep saying Apu. I feel like Hawkins, you know, he's trying to predict, like, the outcome for Luffy. You know, he wants to see, oh, is Luffy gonna win? You know, because, like, Luffy, he has, like, he has managed to survive insane things. He's made miracles happen for himself and, like, for everyone around him. You know, except for a few people, Ace. You know, but, like, he's done crazy things. So I'm guessing if Hawkins was looking at, like, you know, Luffy's future to see if he ends up surviving this battle, that would be interesting. But at the same time, I don't think he's doing that for Luffy. I think he's, like, you know, kind of like checking someone else's future. Maybe he's checking out, like, Law's future, because maybe Hawkins is kind of pissed at Law. You know, because, you know, like I said, I thought Hawkins was dead. I thought Law killed him. So maybe Hawkins was looking into Law's future. Who knows? But right now, I'm very invested to see, like, who is Hawkins talking about. Wait. Oh yeah, because obviously, you know, like, the Toby Rovos, they don't like, you know, the lead performer, so, like, you know, they want to kill them. But, like, I kind of, like, wasn't expecting Who's Who to, like, go after Queen right away. Or is he gonna go fight? Or is Who's Who? Is he really gonna fight Queen, or does he want to kill Drake? I don't know, because, like, no one knows about Drake being, you know, part of Sword. But what if someone actually does? And what if it's Who's Who? Because out of all the Topiropos, he seems like the most interesting one. So maybe he knows that Drake isn't, you know, he isn't, like, maybe he knows that Drake is part of Sword. Maybe he knows that he's still with the Marines. Ooh, and that's why he wants to, like, lead Drake away from, like, Hawkins, you know, so he can go kill him. Ooh, interesting. Alright, was that Zoro just now? Was that Zoro? Of course it was Zoro. Of freaking course it was Zoro. Oh my gosh, yes, we're gonna see more action from them. This is gonna be crazy. I feel like this is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be insane. This is gonna be interesting to watch. Oh, is he? Oh, like, oh. Oh, okay. This is interesting. This is getting interesting. Because there's no way, like, I don't think Drake and Who's Who can take down King or Queen. Even with Hawkins, I don't know if all three of them could take down Queen. Oh, wait. So I was kind of right. He was going after Drake the entire time. So, like, do they know that Drake is part of Sword? Is that, like, why they're going after Drake? Like, do they know? Oh, Hawkins was talking about Drake being the one to, like, having a 1% of surviving. Okay, so maybe they don't know that he's part of Sword. Maybe, like, they're suspecting Drake because, you know, of everything going on. Like, they knew someone was betraying them. And I'm guessing, like, if they don't know that Drake is part of Sword yet, I think if that ends up being the case, they don't know about Drake being part of Sword. Maybe the reason why they're suspecting him of betraying them is because he was a former Marine. So they're just like, yo, the Marines got secrets. You know, you're a former Marine. You're the one really not to be most trusted right now. So we're just gonna check you out. We're gonna see if if you betraying us, whatever. So yeah, oh, this is interesting because it could go both ways. It could go either way. Like, either they know that Drake is part of Sword, or they don't know he's part of Sword, and they're just suspecting him of being the traitor because he was a former Marine. I mean, things are looking real interesting. Or maybe, just wait. Maybe they're suspecting Drake because he did save Law. Or, like, not, I guess kind of like save Law. I guess we don't really know yet because remember, like, there was someone, like, after, like, Law took down Hawkins, Law was talking with someone. And I think we didn't completely see that person. But I think, like, I was suspecting that it was Drake. Because, you know, Drake and Law do kind of have, like, that connection. I don't know if they knew about it. You know, like, remember Corazon, the way he got Law's devil fruit was, like, taking down Drake's dad or something. It was something like that. So maybe they both know about each other through that. I don't know. I don't think so. Probably not Law knowing that it was Drake. Maybe Drake knows that it was Law. Who knows? But yeah, like, I don't know. Maybe they're suspecting Drake of being a traitor because if he did let Law go, you know, Law is part of this whole thing. You know, he is part of the raid. So, you know, maybe that's why they're suspecting him because it has to do with Law. Oh, see, because he let Law leave. So that's why they're suspecting him. So is Zoro gonna use Enma on the numbers? Because I mean, you know, that'd be cool. But also, you know, kind of like a Zoro and Jinbei team up. Yo, this dude is cheeked up. What the hell? Hold up. This dude got some cheeks on him. What? Yeah, so now, like, oh, like, I love it. I love this. Like, how Luffy's like, you know, the numbers, you know, he's like almost as big as Oars. And it took all of them to take him down. But I guess, like, right now, you know, Luffy's trying to, like, insinuate, like, oh, they've gotten so strong that all of them don't need to take down Oars, like, or to, like, take down someone as big as Oars. Just one of them can do it on their own. Like, you know, trying to tell, like, you know, talk about, like, how strong they've gotten since fighting someone like Oars. Oh, I love that. Yeah, I think it's the same. Like, they've all gotten, like, so much stronger. Oh, that looks so beautiful. That looks so beautiful. Yo, what? Yo, this looks... Dude, what was that? That looks so beautiful. That was beautiful. What was that about? That was glorious. Oh, he blowing shit up. He blowing them up. He blowing them up. They going boom boom. Yo, that looks so beautiful too. Wait, are they trying to... Yo, what is this? Dude, this looks so beautiful. That that looked so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Dude, that looks so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Drake and Luffy taking on the numbers. That was beautiful. What the hell? So I guess right now Drake is like, he's trying to like get help from Luffy and them because remember like he kept thinking about Kobe, like how Kobe was talking about Luffy. So maybe Drake, yeah, he's gonna ask for his help. I'm fighting alone for a reason. Oh yes, that's interesting. Oh wait, that's interesting. So Drake. Every time I say Drake, I think about that Soldier Boy meme. But no, but like Drake asking for Luffy for help. That's interesting. So like I said in the beginning, like Drake isn't gonna. I didn't see Drake. I don't see like Drake fighting Luffy and everything, but I see him kind of like also not like letting him go through. But I was not expecting Drake asking Luffy if he could fight alongside him. Yo, that's interesting. I wonder like. So here's the thing though. Is Drake only asking Luffy to fight alongside Luffy because that's his only way of surviving? Or does he have other motives too? Not just to survive, but maybe he wants to, capture Luffy or something cuz again, he is working with Sword, he is part of, that Sword like group or initiative whatever. So, I don't know. But Drake like fighting alongside Luffy, that's interesting. Okay. Pretty nice episode. I gotta say that this episode was beautiful too. Like just that animation with like Luffy going into fourth gear, and then Drake and Luffy attacking the numbers. Like that was beautiful. That was wow, dude. I don't even have words to say. That was just straight up beautiful. All right, so I got one more episode, so let's just get started right away because I don't know, I'm just like really hyped to see like what goes on now because again, I was not expecting Drake to like ask to fight alongside Luffy, so I want to see what's going on next. Oh my god, that's the only reason why Sanji hates Drake because he saw them. Yeah, yeah. Look at Sanji, bro. Yeah. Thing is, Sanji's acting like he didn't see it too. And if anything, like, I think what, this is probably like that was like the second time Sanji has seen it? Has like seen Nami naked? Because like Alabasta, like, she flashed them and she's like, she's charging them too. So like, yeah. Like, definitely Drake is not going to tell them right off the bat, like, he's part of Sword. He's not going to be like, oh yeah, I'm kind of like part of the Marines still, blah, 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 or anything like that. I think if anything, like, Drake is going to be like, oh, Kobe has talked so highly of you, how, like, you're able to, like, bring hope in everyone, blah, blah, blah. And Luffy would just be like, oh, Kobe? Okay, yeah, you can join us. Sounds cool. Or Luffy's not going to ask for an explanation. He's just going to be like, okay, but Kaido's mine. You can join us. But remember, don't go after Kaido. Okay, that's interesting. So it's like, it's interesting to see like Kobe like talking with Drake and just being so openly about like admiring Luffy. Like it's I don't know. I don't know why that's kind of like odd to me, but it's kind of interesting at the same time. It's like because remember like even when like during Reverie, when Kobe met Rebecca and like King Riku and them. He kind of kept it secret that he likes Luffy, that, he admires Luffy or whatever. But with Drake, he's completely open and talking about, like, he's telling him, like, how amazing Luffy is, like, how he's able to, like, draw people in and be on his side, no matter who you are, blah, blah, blah. So, I don't know, that's kind of interesting. It's like, because you would think that because they're Marines and everything, that Kobe would not be, like, that Kobe would be kind of, like, worrisome about like talking openly about Luffy, talking about how amazing he is. But with Drake, like he's fanboying over him. You know, I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know. Like, are they trying to say like, I don't know. Like, I feel like they're trying to like hint at something like, oh, you know, um, I don't know where I'm going with this. I had no idea where to go with this, but like, but again, like I don't know, like that's interesting. Like that Kobe, he's able to like openly talk about how amazing Luffy is to Drake. You know, I don't know. That's really interesting to me. I'm telling you, Luffy's gonna be like, yeah, all right, you could join. But obviously, everyone else is gonna be like, no, you're part of Kaido's crew. We're not letting you join us. Like, I wonder how like Drake is gonna convince them to like, or not like Drake doesn't have to convince all of them. Like you gotta admit, like he doesn't have to convince all of them. He just has to convince Luffy like to let him, to let him be part of them. Let him like help out in taking down Kaido. Because once Luffy, like, if he convinces Luffy, or if Luffy's just like, yeah, I can trust this guy, everyone else is just gonna have to go along with it. So all that matters is just Luffy. That's all he needs to like just ask. And like I said, I think Luffy's gonna say yeah, and based off of a couple things, either Luffy's gonna say yeah because Drake is gonna talk about Kobe. He's gonna be like, oh, Kobe said you're so amazing, blah blah blah, this and that, and Luffy's gonna be like, okay. Two, Luffy's just gonna be like, no, I can tell he's not gonna, I can tell he's not gonna betray us. He's all good. He can help us out. Or three, Luffy's just gonna be like, I don't care. If he wants to help take on Kaido, he can help. But Kaido's had his mind. But you can still help either way. Or who knows? Maybe Law shows up and tells Luffy, he's like, hey Luffy, if he wants to fight with us, it's fine. Blah blah blah. And then that's when Luffy's gonna be like, okay. But I don't think that's gonna happen. It doesn't seem like Law's gonna show up. See, I was right. Luffy's just like, okay, yeah, you can be my ally, sure. Just that easy. It's that easy for Luffy. Yeah, like he said, like he doesn't care as long as like someone like if he's fine with Drake joining, as long as like it means that he's gonna help take down Kaido. Look at that, Zoro protecting Luffy. He's like, I can't like. A traitor is always a traitor. I can't let you get close to Luffy, Yeah, because, like, there's something up with Drake, with him being part of Sword and everything. So who knows what's going to, who knows what the outcome of Drake's, plan is. Like, obviously, he wants Kaido taken down, but, like, I don't know. It seems like maybe Drake has another goal. Not only he wants to take down Kaido, but maybe he wants to take down Luffy. Or maybe he wants to protect Luffy. Interesting. This whole thing with Drake, becoming part of their allies and everything is becoming very interesting. Yeah, Sanji's already kicked Page One's ass before. Like, he'll just do it again. So that'll be interesting. Maybe Sanji will end up fighting him again. Oh, Usopp coming in for the kill. Yo, Usopp is stepping up. He's not like, hiding out this time. He's going for the attacks now, yo. There we go, Usopp. There we go. Yo, so they're all like fighting. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Oh, what would be interesting is Usopp and Nami versus Page One and Ulti. Oh, okay, that would be an interesting fight. I really hope that ends up happening. Seeing Nami and Usopp versus Ulti and Page One. Yo, that would be an interesting fight. Oh, and here comes Apu. Here comes Apu. This is not going to be good. Oh, maybe Sanji will end up fighting Apu then. Or maybe even Drake will fight Apu. Kind of like just prove his loyalty. Or like to prove that like, he's not with Kaido's crew anymore. Maybe he'll just end up fighting Apu. Wait, I think Sanji may actually fight Apu because doesn't the raid suit have like, like earphones or whatever? Like remember like back at Whole Cake Island when like Big Mom was like, her like conquerors Haki, I guess conquers, like her conquerors Haki, after Brooke broke her picture of Mother Carmel. So, like the raid suits, they have like, like something to cover their ears. So maybe Sanji will end up fighting Apu because if he has that, he can block out like Apu's like sounds and just take him down. Oh, you gotta think of these things, man. Yeah, I can definitely see like Sanji fighting Apu just because he has that advantage with the raid suit. If it has like those like ear muffs, because yeah, then like it would just be an easy fight for Sanji. I mean, General Frankie and Frankie definitely have like action figure vibes to them. So I mean, like he's not really wrong that like he thinks Frankie's a toy. Yo, please tell me, Zoro and Drake teaming up to take down Apu. Yo, I would love that. I would love to see that. Just their team up like right away, just fighting Apu. That'd be nice. Yo, a team up? Zoro and Drake versus Apu? Oh, that's kind of sick. That is kind of sick. Yeah, because they both hate Apu. So, I mean, they have a common enemy. Shit, now Queen is getting in on this fight. Bro, everyone's just getting in on these fights now. They're just having everyone fight. Thing is, with that gun, like on top of it, it said ice. Yeah, so I was suspecting like if you get hit with it, you get turned into ice then. Yo. Because like, isn't that like what Queen, like he kind of does? Like he makes like weapons like this. Or like the poison weapons from Udon. So yeah, it seems like it's ammo that turns you into ice when you get hit. Oh, with Drake's face looking like that, he obviously knows what it is. So I'm guessing my assumption with like those bullets that Queen is using, if you get hit with them, even though it's a shallow wound, like it seems like it turns you into ice. Maybe it turns you into ice like from the inside out. Oh wait, that's definitely bad. Because most like if it only like turns you into ice like from the outside, there's a good chance you can end up surviving if you're pretty strong. But turning you into ice from the inside out, that is where it ends up being tricky. I think that's where that's what Drake is worried about. He's like, yo, you get hit, if like anyone gets hit with this, they're guaranteed screwed no matter what. Oh, yo. This is looking pretty sick. Things are looking really sick right now. Oh my gosh, I'm so hyped for this. But yeah, I kind of like the idea with like, Drake kind of like being their ally and everything because, he wants to take down Kaido. But again, we still don't know, like, I don't think we still know exactly what Drake's whole goal there, like why he became part of like Kaido's crew and everything, since he is, part of Sword. So we still don't know a whole lot about, just his objective or everything. So like, that's like also why like Zoro's kind of like hesitant. Not only that, but also because like, he was, a former like Animal Kingdom pirate. So it's like, Zoro is kind of hesitant in that too. But like, again, like we just don't know that much about, about Drake. So his whole intentions may seem like, oh, he wants to like help Luffy and take down Kaido. But like after that objective is met, after like Kaido is taken down, Big Mom's taken down, what is Drake gonna do? Is he gonna like let Luffy and them go? I would say no, because if they are able to take down two emperors, they become a big threat. So I think Drake is just like kind of like buying his time. Maybe he's trying to like, I don't know, like just so many things. Like maybe Drake is just buying his time, like waiting for like, Kaido, Big Mom to be taken down, or he's waiting for like Kaido, Big Mom, Luffy, Law, Kid, all of them, to get taken down. And so like they can get sent to, Impel Down easier, so they could be captured easier. So who knows, we, like I said, we don't know a lot about Drake. We don't know what his objective is or anything. All we know is, he wants to like, be allies with Luffy and everything. Cause, Kobe was talking about like how amazing Luffy is, like how he's able to like bring hope into you, or like, whatever. And, just in general, like how amazing Luffy is. So yeah, we just don't know like that much about Drake, and everything. So, but yeah, it's interesting seeing Drake kind of, wanting to be allies with Luffy. It made seem like, I don't know, I feel like at the same time, I feel like he's only trying to be an ally with Luffy just to survive. But I feel like at the same time, again, there is another reason why he wants to be allies with Luffy and everything. So you know, hopefully we get to like find out about that pretty soon. But yeah, honestly, pretty solid couple episodes. I gotta say, those were pretty nice. You know, definitely more Drake because I feel like I've been saying, we don't know a whole lot about Drake, so it's nice that these two episodes, you know, were a lot of Drake. So, you know, pretty psyched about that. So I got nothing else to say, so I'm gonna end the video here. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more anime reactions and more reactions in general, and even anime comic book discussion videos that I plan on doing. And you know, I do have a couple of discussion videos already up on the channel, so if you're interested in that, definitely check it out. Like the video, comment, you guys know the whole thing. And so with all that being said, again, thank y'all for watching. Until next time, see ya.